I'm going to show you how to change the impeller in a GT40 engine. The GT40 engine was in Nautique boats from the early 90s well into the 2000s. The impeller in the GT40 engine needs to be changed every 100 hours. This process will be similar for other inboard boats. I will go through the 6 steps I use to change the impeller in this inboard boat. 1. Remove the water pump housing. 2. Remove the impeller. 3. Clean the housing. 4. Install the impeller. 5. Reinstall all removed parts. And 6. Run the boat and check for leaks. 1. Remove the water pump housing. Locate your water pump housing. On my boat, it is on the port side near the rear of the boat. It is spun by a belt while the engine is running. Use a 1/2-inch socket to loosen the 2 bolts holding the water pump housing so you can remove the belt. There are holes in the pulley to help you remove the 3 bolts holding the housing together. Use your 3/8 socket to remove these bolts. Remove the water pump housing. 2. Remove the impeller. Use some pliers or an impeller removal tool to remove the impeller. Inspect the impeller to make sure there aren't any missing pieces. If there are missing pieces, they could create a blockage and your engine could overheat. If you're getting value from this video, please subscribe so I can help you be a better boater. 3. Clean the water pump housing. You need to clean off the old gasket from the flat surfaces on the water pump housing to make sure that the new gaskets seal properly. I just used a razor blade and a rag. The housing comes apart in 2 different pieces, so make sure to clean all joining surfaces. Number 4, install the impeller. Here's the kit I purchased, linked down below. Replace the O-ring, install the impeller, and make sure all vanes are going in the correct direction. They should self-correct, but I always make sure that they're facing the correct direction. Some people suggest using lube. I haven't done this, but let me know what you think in the comments. Lube or no lube? Pro tip, use a couple zip ties to hold the flanges down. It makes the impeller slide in easier. As the impeller slides in, the zip ties will slide off. Number 5, reinstall all removed parts. Replace the gaskets. This kit came with multiple gaskets. Find the gasket that fits with your water pump housing and use that gasket. Make sure the key is still inserted properly. Line up the housing and install the 3 bolts with a 3/8 socket. I was unable to find a torque spec for the 3 bolts, but I just did them so they were snug. Please don't over tighten them. Put in the pivot bolt towards the bottom of the housing. It is what the housing pivots around. Reinstall the belt. Tension the belt by pulling the housing tight and bolting the top bolt. Then come back and tighten the pivot bolt. It'll make sure the housing is aligned correctly. Number 6, run the boat and check for leaks. Use a fake lake to run the boat. Make sure the fake lake has a good seal. Start the boat and make sure the water runs through the system. You can make sure the water is running through the system when water is coming out of the exhaust. Check for leaks around the water pump. The boat should heat up to 165 to 175 degrees. After watching this, you might be thinking, Blake, do I really need to change my impeller? Well, I have the answer. Click on this video to find out. Or if you want to see another video, click right here. Please subscribe so I can help you be a better boater. I'll see you in the next video.